Welcome guys back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. Episode 11 of season 10 is coming up. That last episode with the fight between Alpha and Daryl. I mean, he got injured pretty badly. Was unable to get himself out of that situation, pretty much. And then Lydia shows up. And at first, I wasn't sure whether it was just a vision of Alpha imagining this in her delusional state, bleeding out, same as Daryl. But she made a choice. I think it was the wrong choice. But you can argue the fors and against, it is still a mom. That's why she said to Daryl, could you have done it if he was your father? Not knowing obviously the background of Daryl, of course. So they are coming. They are coming to Hilltop at some point. And they're going to have to fight. Or run. I don't see how they can run and walk away from everything. But that all that's done is given her a second wind. The one thing they do know now is that they can actually trust Gamma after everything that went down. And I think Gabe read her quite well. He has his badass moments, especially in that gelp. I've never known such a badass priest. I can't think of any other movie or show where that's taken place and it's been a progression. You know, when you imagine where we first met him and how broken he was. And he's had a difficult path, same as everybody else. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? So, let's go find out. This is episode 11. I love this guy in Sons of Anarchy. I really hate him in this. Also, gross.
You know, it seems to me you've been cut up enough.
Again.
As promised, I have not spilled the beans on our audio rendezvous.
Although saying that, only a few hundred miles is close, but not anymore.
News bucket required to tickle your eardrums with this radio in the first place. Proffer a simple as ABC scenario as how we can safely face to face. You pick the day in the neck of the woods. Perch yourself out of sight, get the eyeball. You don't like the cut of my jib, you adios yourself. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to my people.
And I'll do the same.
No, don't tell anyone yet. Let's see what my people say first.
I really, really hope for Eugene's sake it isn't subterfuge. It isn't bad. It isn't a play.
She wants to see him.
That's why she's here.
Hey, Earl. We talk about this?
You said you were going to bring people who wanted to see Alice. Not one of our enemies that wants to see my son.
How'd you find me?
Someone needs to talk to her.
This place, right? Thought you needed some comfort.
I've loved Carol's storyline, character building, and progression throughout this series from where she was to where she is now. But this,
Sit here.
I feel, is a breaking point for her.
We'll get eaten by mosquitoes together.
Hello?
Oh shit. Shit.
Who is this?
Oh crap.
Anyone
Cat's
there?
out of the
Who is-
bag.
Hello?
Wait.
Come in. What?
Stephanie! Stephanie! Stephanie!
She trusted me to keep our chats mano a mano, and you
Stepped in.
just made me break my promise.
Dude, she didn't know.
Now go!
Don't be this much of a prick.
I'm sorry. Blue Weevil, do you copy, please?
I respect a well-deserved massacre. Some people, they just have it coming. And I get why you want to take out Hilltop and Alexandria. It would feel good. But you know what might feel goddamn fantastic? Getting those assholes to surrender.
You can't stay here.
The Skins could march straight to Alexandria for all we know.
Yeah, we're right in our way.
Well, maybe she goes around us.
She doesn't need to go around you. She'll just run through you.
No, we don't have to die here.
We're going
You
to
run
have
now,
to fight.
you've got to go hundreds of
If
miles.
we die fighting for a place that means something.
At what point do you sacrifice everything that you currently have, everything that you've built, and the community that you've built to protect you, to keep you as safe as possible? And if you run now, like I said, you know, it's been years since the world died now. And all the scouting missions, as she said, that you've been on, anything in the nearest, I mean, I don't know the geography, I don't know the numbers, but it's got to be in the nearest couple of 100 miles now. You know there's nothing else here that comes remotely close. And, you know, I think back to when we lost the farm with Herschel, long before we found the prison. Look how bad things got. No water, no supplies, no weapons, no food, no respite. And people were on the ragged edge. You say you want your daughter to live, but do you want to put her in that situation? Or do you stand up and fight for what you've built? It's a choice I think each person's got to make. But unfortunately, because it's kind of the only, you know, there's not many surviving communities here. If you allow each person to make their individual choice, some will run, some will stay. And then you've actually halved your capabilities on the run, or if you stay. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. God damn it. Warning.
We ain't getting through. It's Negan. He's with her now.
Yeah, that's his kind of play.
You all said we can't stay here.
You may not have much
Call
choice now.
Alexandria, right? Call Alexandria. They'll get fresh fighters here, right? And it's not just gonna be us.
This is what you all have been practicing for.
It is.
Come on now, people! Do whatever you need to get your heads on straight.
I wanted to tell you.
I wonder when she'd find out.
I'm going to say hello to my nephew. Please. Alpha could come at any second.
Whose fault's that, huh?
That's not her bloody fault.
I hate them too.
What's going on here?
She's not supposed to be here. And he's been raising that boy alone. For her and for us, not for you. He's not yours. He'll never be.
Okay, they've just had a bit of action.
That was never our problem.
Take it. Remembered fondly for something. Lost your sense of humor.
No, I haven't. I left it on a dresser in the kingdom, and then it burned down.
Would this have happened if it was any other night?
What do you mean?
I know what he means.
If we didn't think we were gonna die tonight?
Hmm.
Wait. We're gonna die tonight?
You like this girl, huh?
Yeah, he does. Developed a
Forgiveness of
rapport with her.
your faux pas is not in her vocab as such, which leads me to the unpleasant conclusion that she finds me unworthy of her further attentions, confirming what I've already known and what's often been repeated to me.
Who cares what other people think? Eugene, how you known me this long and you have no game? You've been talking to that girl on the radio long enough for that room to turn into a dump. Come on, kiss me.
Hurry before I change my damn mind.
It's a special kind of peculiar to hanker for a kiss from someone you've never met, isn't it?
Wow.
Sorry your kid died and you hate the world. Sorry your mother's a monster. Let you feel lonely.
Like you.
Desperation of the situation getting graver. Getting ready when the wild wind blows. I'm sorry for disappearing. I freaked a little bit.
Yeah, I get that.
Onus falls squarely on me. I let my guard down. I apologize. She is my proverbial BFF. And well, at the risk of seeming forward, I sincerely hope you will get the chance to meet her someday.
Well, they're about to have a water fight.
West Virginia, Southern Rail Yards, about a mile south of the Kanawha River. 1 week. Can you be there?
Oh, shit.
Eugene?
Oh, shit.
Yes, I will be there. Let's get this over with.
If you survive this day. I've got a date. I'm not getting killed today.
Yeah, things are gonna get real bad around there. I just want to know that the kids are all right. If things go sideways or you or I go down.
The other gets the children out.
Yeah.
I made you something. It's for luck.
No way. I love it. How it look?
It looks good.
I hope you survive this, dude. I hope most of them do, but we're gonna lose again here. What was that about? What we couldn't give for a good few RPGs right now. He's been invaluable. That's too many of them. That's too
My
many.
command, splitting ranks. And fight!
You know, this is gonna wind you pretty fast. Oh no. Oh fuck. What is it they're firing at them? I mean, it just looks like water, but I don't think it is. Oh, hell.
I thought you wanted them to join us.
They will.
As the dead.
Part of my horde.
Holy shit. You are a badass.
Yep. That's it. Game over. They're done. They're done for. Don't. Mother. I knew it was going to end pretty soon. Damn it. Right. I mean, from what we've just witnessed, and the strategy that Alpha's used, using gasoline and fire arrows, I don't see how they can win this. I just don't. It's not just the numbers, it's the tactics that are being used as well. And the worst part of it is I can't watch another episode till next week. Damn it. I'll be back for 2 next week, but it's next week. So I don't know who's going to survive this. I'll be honest, not this time. Especially because I know we're getting sort of close to the back end of this show. It could be quite easy for them to start killing off a lot of main characters and have a small core possibly left at the end. So, you know, anyone who would normally be bulletproof is now fair game. I don't know what more to add to that, to be honest. I mean, that whole episode was just gearing things up in preparation for this. I like the scene that we got between Eugene and Rosita about her saying, all right, go on, come and kiss me then. Because it was a test. You know, like, I'm really happy that she got back in contact with him, but she's arranged to meet him a week from now. Is he going to even be able to keep that date? Whoever these people are, we could really do with them right now, but you can't just meet a whole new group of people and go, hi, nice to meet you. I don't suppose you can come and fight this fucking horde when at war with us, could you? And all possibly die in the process. Yeah, that's not going to work. We need more firepower. We need more people. But unfortunately, they're cut off. I don't know what's going to happen. And Negan does really seem to have just completely converted to the dark side, even though he was already on the dark side, but he's now drinking Omega's Kool-Aid, and he's fully on board with it, but he's a complex character to work out. There's still more about him that we don't know yet that's to come. I just feel it's the reason they kept him in the show. I just don't know what it is. Do you know what? I'm probably going to leave it. I'm probably going to leave it there and make this one a short little outro, because we are right in the midst of seeing what happens and what comes from this. And unfortunately, as I mentioned, it's not going to be till next week. So, with that said, if you do want to watch any of these in full length, check the link in the description. There's a full Patreon archive of shows over there now, over 2,000 episodes, including this series, Walking Dead, everything else. You can just check that. And I would appreciate a quick sub to the channel if you haven't already, guys. And I will see you for another 2 next week. Where we're going to start, where we're going to end in those 2 episodes, I don't know. We're probably going to lose countless people, but the way it's looking right now, that looks like a complete and utter devastating, overpowered force that you can't stop. And that's with them holding back. That's just the horde come to you and them just firing arrows at you to stopping you to getting back in. So join me for that and we'll see where we end up. Okay then, see you for those next week, guys. Take care.